move on to his first growth pick for this week, Godrej Consumer Products Limited. Take a look.
Led by Adi Godrej, Godrej Consumer Products Limited or GCPL is a market leader in India's FMCG sector and has household brands like Synthol, Goodnight and Fairglow among its products. The company's fourth quarter earnings beat analyst expectations, with revenue growing 31% from last year. Business in the Indian subcontinent alone grew 21%, with strong growth in the home care and soap segments boosting profits. International sales grew 27% for the quarter. GCPL also bought several companies in Africa and Latin America over the last year. These acquisitions have already started adding to profits and are expected to bring 26% compounded annual growth returns by FY14. However, market men expect inflationary pressures to hurt volumes and margins of companies in the entire FMCG sector. Also, aggressive competition in the soap segment could lead to pricing pressures, which could also hurt GCPL's margins.
Alright, so that stock ended the week at 558. Now, the management has announced its goal to grow tenfold in the next 10 years. But Gaurang, like you mentioned a little earlier on the show, there is a lot of concern right now about the consumption sector. There's slow growth, there's high inflation. This further consumption might be hit in the coming months. How would you rate Godrej Consumer's ability to tide out this tough period?
Well, purely if you see at the number of products that Godrej Consumer has, the number of acquisitions that they have made in the overseas market and its ability to pass on the price increase or input cost to the end consumer, maintain the sales and the bottom line, I feel that there is a fantastic opportunity. I think very recently the stock was moving in one direction when the market was in the reverse gear. I think recently it made a new 52-week high, if I'm not mistaken. We are of that opinion that from here on, yes, there will be a short-term negativity, but you're not looking at 3 to 6 months, you're looking at 12-16 months time horizon. Fundamentally, I think it stands very, very tall. And of course, not to forget, the kind of acquisitions that Godrej Consumer has made also gives it the leverage to launch its domestic products into the global arena and bring those global products into the Indian domestic market. So it's going to be a good mix of products that Godrej Consumer has in its bag, and definitely it has got the advantage of geographical reach. So we are of an opinion that it can turn out to be a good investment idea from here on.
At the current market price, that stock is trading nearly 20 times its FY13 estimates of earnings. It is a little expensive right now. So given what you were saying about the short-term expectations, should I be spreading out that investment and maybe make it over the next few months?
There is an advice from our side that don't go 100% all out. Go in a phased out manner, invest 25, 30%, 50% depending upon your risk appetite, and you will get opportunity possibly at lower levels that you cannot rule out a possibility of a correction of 5 to 10%, and if that happens, you will get it at a better level. So phase out your investment, do it in parts and see the investment grow.
Alright, and could you tell us what your targets are on Godrej Consumer right now, maybe for the next 2 years?
Well, initially we were working with a target about 675, and in case if things do turn around, and like you mentioned, the management's commentary to see multi-fold growth going forward from here on. So this 675 is a very conservative target. I think it's a return of about 20-25% from the current market price. But if things turn around and turn positive, then we will definitely scale it upwards.
A target of 675 on Godrej Consumer, and of course Gaurang telling us that he does expect it to do even better. We have a question that's come in from Sunil, who got in touch with us on our Facebook page. He tells us he bought Syntex at 98 rupees. It's 5% of his portfolio, but currently responsible for 50% of his losses. What should he do right now? Syntex ended the week at 52 rupees. What's your call on Syntex?